Hello, everybody. So today we're going to go ahead and talk about professional development program. And one of the things that I have in here, what's the professional development program can tackle? They can actually tackle professionalism, productivity, active listening, resources, figuring out resources for us to, distress. And they can also do what they have or what they say breakout rooms. So an article that I was able to gather from here is from a website called Charles Start University, and it mentions that professional development plan can help you map out your career goals and intentions. It is a pathway to help you get where you are and where you want to go. So one of the things that I want to go ahead and mention is that I work for a district. I'm a teacher assistant, and we have a professional development day. So it's not a program, but it is a day that we are required to do every month. And for us, it's a no for us to miss. And so what we do in Professional Development Day is that we tackle our goals, what we're here for, what we're doing, why we're here for, and who are we affecting or who are we impacting. So our principle is very big on those, you know, five forward things that I just mentioned. And to ensure that we're doing that, we come together, we review our goals, we review our purpose, we review why we're here for, and what we're selling. And what we're selling is our knowledge. We're selling our work ethic, and we're also selling our skills to our students. And when I mean skills, I'm trying to say that we're selling, everything that comes within us and what we're projecting. And what we're projecting is our knowledge. We're projecting our resources. For example, we're being mentors for them, and we're being role models. And we're trying to just give them a positive atmosphere for them to be able to, feel connected to us, and ensure that we have a teacher and student relationship, and where they can grow one day and be professionals and give that same thing that we gave them to our community, right? So second, I want to go ahead and mention that Professional Development Day helps manage distractions, prioritize tasks, delegates, and evaluates performance, according to an article from Growth Space by Erin BL. And so I think Professional Development Program can help you, minimize distractions. I think it's very important for us to come together and see what's important, what's not important, and because sometimes we can get a little bit misled by so much drama. She said, he said, I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna do that, because she's not doing this, she's not doing that. So I think it's very important for us to kind of implement a professional development program to ensure that we are prioritizing our work, and we are, being, getting that critical feedback from our supervisors, so we can, be productive and ensure that we are, selling our skills, and we're staying true to what we're saying, or our logo, or our purpose, I want to say. And third, I want to go ahead and mention that professional development program can help you design to help you. Professional development program can help you design to help you gain a honest awareness of yourself and how your behavior impacts others. And this is according to an article from Professional and Executive Development of Harvard Division of Continuing Education. I'm so sorry, I'm very nervous. What are we doing here is that sometimes one of the things that I've learned, sorry, one of the things that I've learned in this class is what we do, what we say, the message that we're giving. So one of the things that I've learned is verbal skills and nonverbal skills. So verbal is what we deliver with, with our mouth, what we're saying, what we're writing, right? And nonverbal, it's basically what we're, our facial expressions, our body language, what we're portraying. And so I think it's very important to kind of highlight, because sometimes, at work we can be like, hey, can you go ahead and do this? But our facial expressions is saying something else. And we got to be very careful how we, not just delivering our message through verbal and nonverbal, um, um, delivering our message verbally, but also non-verbally. And that helps us, have a sense of empathetic listening to kind of, understand the other person a little bit better, and kind of step into their shoes and kind of see, what's going on. I don't know if that kind of makes sense. And fourth is emotional intelligence. Improves self-awareness, increase accountability, fosters communication, and builds trusting relationships at workplace. And this is according to a business leadership today. According to business leadership today, yes. Um, so what does that mean? That means basically that for us to have a interpersonal relationship at work, and for it to be, professional, productive, and positive and quote unquote I say is to take accountability, be able to communicate. Communication is very important, and sending a message the way we send it, the way we communicate is very important, but also being able to comprehend is very important. And I think that's it's very beneficial, especially at work, due to many contributions of cofactors of that can lead us to feel a little bit down sometimes due to our supervisor mentioned this or parent mentioned this. Give an example from my workplace, or my teacher said this. So just being there, be able to communicate with one another is very important to ensure that I'm being heard and the other person is being heard. So professional development can help you, and I know that that's one of the things that we do for Professional Development Day, that it helps us, be there for each other and communicate with each other. And I think one of the things that Professional Development Day can also do is create breakout rooms. And breakout rooms, it's what we can do during fun games. Like I remember not that long ago we played Uno, and one of the things that we did is we were collaborating, we were working together, and we were building team building. And I think that's very important. And then lastly, you kind of give your feedback to your professional development program, can help you give feedback to your supervisor and your company, and they can kind of figure out what you need. So I know for us, when we say what works and what doesn't work, our principal does allows us, or I think district has this, where they have like a sent room for you to distress, and you can be there for at least I think 5 minutes, and kind of distress, gather yourself together. And I think that's very important. I think it's very important, and I think investing in a professional development program is very beneficial. So without further more, thank you so much, and bye bye.